All right, today we are talking all about hooded eyes. So I'm going to show you some tips that people with hooded eyes can still have a ton of fun with all these different eyeshadow looks out there. You just kind of have to adjust it just a little bit. All right, so I did this one with the techniques that I'm going to show you in this video, and this eye I did with people that don't have hooded eyes, that they can get away just fine with this. But for us with hooded eyes, you want to do the techniques on this side. All right, so see the difference right there, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so first off, how do you tell if you have hooded eyes? Well, when you're looking directly at yourself in the mirror, you're looking directly at me, you see how, like if I look up, most of my eyelid is not showing. Now, I don't have fully hooded eyes, but I do have a little bit of a hooded eye. Sometimes this skin of your eyelid here is down a little bit more, and it's just that most of your lid isn't showing. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you, this eye is going to be the one that I'm going to do all the hooded techniques and show you the tricks with this eye, but I want to compare it to if you were to do it the more normal way for somebody that doesn't have hooded eyes, just so you can kind of see the difference side by side, doing the exact same shadow colors, exact same everything, how these tips really work. Alright, so eye primers are always, we already did that. Okay, we're just going to use a basic quad right here, these colors. Alright, so start with your lightest color, just like you would. And okay, so see how that one, we're going up into our transition a little bit more. Where if on the other side, if you don't do it that way and you kind of stay down more here, it's going to close off your eye. So already you're kind of opening things back up a little bit more. Alright, so now let's add a shadow or a lid color. Okay, we're going to go in here. We're going to push this all the way up to our crease. Alright, so you're kind of making an illusion that our crease is higher. Okay, so this part we're really not going to be able to see too much of a difference until you start going. Okay, so now let's add our crease color in. Okay, so for us, we want to go a little bit higher, okay? You're kind of making a new crease here. So you're going up slightly above your crease. Okay, just like that. Okay, you want to bring it out a little bit more to do your outer V. Okay, just like that. We'll blend it, but just want to show you. Okay, so whereas if you're doing what somebody that doesn't have hooded eyes, you're putting that right here in the crease. Okay, and for us, by doing this, it's going to make our eyes appear a whole lot smaller. Okay, see how much, just right there, see how much of the crease that you lose. Now, we're not, or the lid that you lose. Now, we're not blended or anything yet, but you can kind of get the idea just by looking at it this way. Okay, you see? Let me do it as if I really would do it. Okay, see how tiny it makes your lids? Even though we are in the crease, we're in the right spot. That's why focusing actually on the brow bone as opposed to your crease here is going to open it up. Okay, so let's kind of blend that out a little bit. So, see how much it opens up your eyes just by doing that? Like, that's just one little part of it. Alright, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so the next big problem that people with hooded eyes have is eyeliner. So sometimes when you apply your eyeliner, especially if you have really, really hooded eyes, that you may have problems with your eyeliner smearing. So here's a really good way. If you go underneath like this, now I look really silly doing this, alright, but line more in your waterline. Alright, so now you're not losing any more of your line. I mean, where your eyeliner is here, we're still keeping our eyelid real big and open. Alright, so I got some down under here, but that's alright. Now, if we do it on the other side, okay, and we do it our normal way, see right there, you're closing it off just a little bit more. Now, not saying that you shouldn't ever do this if you have hooded eyes. This is just another way that you can open up your eyelid here and make your eyelid appear even bigger. All right, so I'm gonna pause in a minute. Okay, so we did, and we lined underneath here. Now that still may not give you the darkness that you want. What you should do, go out here on the outside just a bit. Okay, and just stay as close to your lash line as possible. So the biggest tip with that, kind of put the pencil down almost inside of your eyelashes there, and that's going to get it as close to your lash line as you possibly can. So again, you're keeping your your eyelid open. All right, so see the difference already with doing it the way that we should with hooded and the way that we shouldn't. All right, I'm going to speed you up and do a little bit more. All right, so another big thing that I always do is curling your eyelashes. So this side that I curl, and the reason, again, that you want to curl is it's just going to open your eyes up that much more. Plus, it makes your lashes look really long, and who doesn't want really long lashes? All right, so I did that on this side. I used the eyelash curler. I did not on this side. Okay, the next step you never want to miss, especially with hooded eyes, is eyebrows. All right, so I'm going to show you using our eyebrow palette, which is my favorite way, but you can also use a pencil or some eyeshadow for this, but this is my go-to method. All right, let me pause it. I'm going to just do a couple little touch-ups that I always do. I'm also going to touch up just like I normally always do on the non-hooded side, and I'm going to touch up like I would if I didn't have hooded eyes over there. So see the huge difference by the way that I showed you how going above up here a little bit more on your brow bone instead of directly in your crease, as opposed to going right here in your crease, as most people that they can do just fine without hooded eyes. Hooded eyes, we want to stay above, because see how much the difference is of just opening up our eyes, actually showing off that lid color. You can actually see it, because the whole thing is, once you even go in there and you do your crease colors, go back through at the very end and take just your regular lid color and kind of pack it in here and then blend. Now I could have blended a little bit more, but I also wanted to show you girls the difference between the two. All right, so that is a huge difference. Another thing you can do, use a white eyeliner. You can go down here, right here on your waterline. Okay, and put it like that. And that's gonna open up your eyes again even more. These are waterproof, so they're not gonna go anywhere. So once they're on, they're on. All right, so that is it. Oh, one more thing. By going in here in the inner corner and lightening it up, brightening up in here. Now, I just did it with the same color that I had here, but you could go in with a brighter color, with a white. You can actually go in with the white eyeliner too, and just go in and make that a little bit more brighter. If you have small eyes also, you may not want to align the bottom of your lid, just because that can close it off a little bit more. So just do what works best for your eyes. Stay focused more on the corners here and going above your crease. All right, so those are the huge things that you can do that will be able to accentuate your hooded eyes, and you can still have fun with all the fun eyeshadow looks out there by just using more of your lid instead of going directly in your crease. All right, so that is it. Hope this helped. Bye.